A lot of the Players' Championship is going on. A lot of talk that it's been a great tournament. Should this be the fifth major?
Well, it's always the talk. I know one guy who wants it to be the fifth major, Sergio Garcia. He won it in 2008. That's why he can say he won a major.
He won a major, that's right. So we got 4 majors. Do we need a 5th one? You know what? I wouldn't mind it. I mean, it's such a huge tournament. You have a great field every year. Why not?
Well, the problem is it doesn't have the history of the other events. It still is kind of packed in that calendar where it's a great tournament, but again, people aren't looking at it as appointment TV the way they do for the other tournaments.
All right, but there's the one hole you have at the TPC, and that's the famous 17, the Island Green hole. And I don't care what you're doing, whether you're a casual golf fan or not, when that hole comes on, you have to watch it.
Well, definitely, because you could try picturing yourself playing that hole and what you would do under that situation. I played it once. I made a par. That's
Did you really?
my claim to fame.
Wow.
And but it's a really compelling hole, and it's a great part of that tournament.
Is it a gimmick hole, or is it a hole that people really should kind of look at with
well,
some
I think
seriousness?
a lot of people say it's a gimmick hole. It's a little bit contrived. You put a island in the middle of this pond, but again, it really makes you turn in, and you know when you're watching the tournament that 17 looms, and there's going to be some way or another, the tournament's going to turn on that one hole.
I think it's a great hole.
Well, one guy who did have a hard time with that is a guy named Angelo Spagnola, who was the world's worst golfer, and they had him play that hole just to see what he would get. He shot a 66 on the hole. And the way they had him finish the hole was that he hit so many balls in the water, they told him to go around the hole, just kind of bunt the ball around the hole, through the walkway, and finally get it in the hole. 66. He broke 70 on the hole.
Nice job, nice job. Freddie Couples had a hole in 3
right
on that hole.
And that's what you remember on that hole. Freddie Couples hit his first shot in the water and then hit his next shot in the hole. Hole in 3.
We'll see if the TPC ever becomes a major. We know the Island Green is a great hole.